Now, the following video comes from Virshini, a mother who lives in a quaint house where it seems that things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virshini. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home, to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume that the family has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something strange always happens inside the room. The following video is just one of many instances in which something inexplicable happens. But unlike other instances, this one has left the family pretty spooked. This is what they caught. Had it not been for the baby monitor inside the room, Virshini would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She searched the whole space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack. Virshini jumps up in response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virshini is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
A man and his wife were driving late at night around Clipper Mills, California, when their truck unfortunately broke down by the woods and a lake. So they decide to spend the night in the truck beside the road, when suddenly they hear something terrifying.
Shut up.
That's no dog.
It's a bear.
I think he's a bear. I don't think so. They don't call that much.
He's here in a little.
Jesse, you want to go to cab with me?
Getting scared, Mama?
A little nervous.
Bears don't do that.
A strange loud howling-like sound can be heard emanating from deep within the woods, which doesn't appear to be a bear. Strangely enough, both dogs are completely frightened by the sounds. Many people believe this to be Bigfoot.
Imagine driving back home and seeing this. Susanna from Southwest Houston was making her way back home one night when she notices a strange series of lights from a nearby Dollar Tree.
What the first encounters of the third kind is going on here?
Like an Independence Day movie, something seems to be altering the store's electrical system.
What on earth?
The mysterious video quickly went viral, with viewers expressing similar events moments after witnessing a UFO nearby.
What the first encounters of the third kind is going on here?
So could this strange event be an alarm system, or is it some sort of UFO disturbance? Let me know your thoughts.
The following security footage comes from a woman named Izzy. She was actually given this security footage by her friend who captured this on her home security camera and has no explanation for it. What looks like a fast blur just zips by in front of her house. But as you slow it down, you can tell it's a person. But how fast is this person going, and is this even possible? What did this security camera capture? Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
It's always at the same hour, that whistle cutting through the silence. Some think it's just animals, but others aren't so sure. They hear "Let me in" whispered, caught in the closed captions, as if something standing close by, just out of sight. Some even say they see faces, dark shadows moving between the trees. This isn't the first time it's happened, and each night it gets closer. As the whistle echoes again, there's a faint laugh. One comment says, "Don't whistle back." Another warns about the Appalachian Mountains and skinwalkers. People say they see something. A figure. A face, standing just out of reach. They say it's waiting for you to let it in. And every night it waits a little closer. There's one last chilling whisper. "Let me in." Some think it's just animals, but others have seen this before. The faces in the shadows, the sounds, each warning coming back to that door. You know it's not safe, but every night it returns, waiting, watching, closer than before. Picture this. You keep hearing a strange, repeated knocking under your floor, but nobody else seems to notice it. People have all kinds of guesses, from it being a simple pipe issue to something much darker. Let's see what everyone's saying and try to figure out this mystery.
I don't know if I'm being schizophrenic or something, but I feel pounding under my feet. And listen, what the fuck? It's coming from like under the ground. I can feel the vibrations in my feet. It's like dum dum dum.
At first, the guesses are pretty basic. A lot of people think it's just a water hammer, which is a sound pipes make sometimes. Someone even said, try running the water. If it stops, there's your answer. But that wasn't enough for everyone. Another person joked it might be like the Jumanji game, trying to pull you in, saying, just leave it alone. Then it gets even creepier. Some suggested tapping back to see if anything responds. And others wonder, what if it's someone trapped down there knocking for help? Stick around to see if this mystery gets any clearer or just stranger.
Like, what is that sound? It's coming from under the grass. Making me feel like I'm going insane or something. Like, it's loud. It just stopped. What the hell, man? What was that?
This is where things start to feel really unsettling. More people keep jumping in saying, call the police just in case, or even, what if your neighbor's secretly building tunnels? Others warn, mark the spot but don't dig. You might not like what you find. With ideas from hidden tunnels to buried secrets and even supernatural games like Jumanji, this mystery has everyone hooked and on edge. What do you think is really going on? Let me know in the comments. If skinwalkers aren't real, then tell me. How do you explain this? Get ready, because what you're about to see has left viewers questioning everything.
No words, just watch this video.
If there is no skinwalker, what is it?
Then suddenly a few of the figures leap over the fence and land motionless on the ground.
This creepy video is going viral right now, and it comes from TikTok user Sarah. And after hearing blood-curdling screaming from next door, she decides to record. And after speaking to the nun outside, they told her they were performing an exorcism. After the daughter and some friends summoned 2 spirits on a Ouija board. And that's when the daughter began to throw up a dark, dirt-like substance. And that's when she started to attack her friend, so police were called to bring a straitjacket and get a handle on the situation. And this is what she captured. Take a look. Now, so far, that's where the story ends. But as always, let me know what you think.